Fergus.
We have to.
Here's Pat Comerford with the call.
Racing in the Dubai World Cup. Let's bring it on. Walk of Stars, the leader on the inside early. Going up Forever Young, Il Miracolo, Mixto deeper out. Then came Imperial Emperor looking for a forward position. Katona's caught wide as well. And the first 6 break away by 4 lengths on Wilson Tesoro, who sits much closer than last year. 2.5 lengths to Hit Show, 5 lengths Rattle and Roll, a further 2.5 lengths to Ramjet, and 5 lengths back to Ushpa Tesoro, who's spotting the leaders 15 lengths here in the Swan Song race. Onto the back they travel in the Dubai World Cup, and it's Walker Stars from 1 who's going to lead them up by half a length. Mixto second, 3rd and 3 wide Imperial Emperor. Then came Il Miracolo, followed by Forever Young, who's 5th in running in amongst traffic. He's outside Katona, he's inside his fellow Japanese compatriot in Wilson Tesoro. 2.5 lengths to Hit Show, followed there by Rattle and Roll. Then came Ramjet, and last of all Ushpa Tesoro in his usual rearward roll. 900 metres left to go. They're into the second half of the race, and it is Walk of Stars who leads them for Mikhail Barcelona. Mixto up into second position. Imperial Emperor, he's worked upon on the inside. Forever Young the same. On the inside, 3 back on the outer. Cluttered up is Il Miracolo. Bit messy here down the side. Katona next from Wilson Tesoro. Ramjet gets going from the back with Rattle and Roll. And Ushpa Tesoro from back in the field tries to make impressions as they swing in the Dubai World Cup. And it is Mixto who goes up to challenge Walk of Stars. Forever Young has a mighty task ahead of him. Wilson Tesoro goes with him in 3rd and 4th. Hit Show running on from the back, but it's Mixto who hits the lead here with 150 metres left to go. Mixto for Doug O'Neill and Frankie Dettori. Hit Show out when it's all too late. Look at Hit Show right over the top. Hit Show for Florent Geroux and Brad Cox in the Dubai World Cup. Wins in spectacular fashion. Mixto second over. 3rd Forever Young. 4th Il Miracolo from Walk of Stars. Then came Ushpa Tesoro, Rattle and Roll, Wilson Tesoro. He didn't find too much in the final part. Katona next over. Last one home there was Ramjet along with Imperial Emperor. Hit Show.
Florent Geroux has grabbed the Dubai World Cup out of the hands of Frankie Dettori in the run to the line. Hit Show has denied Mixto. What a remarkable race. When they turned for home, it seemed to be a 2-horse battle between the runner-up Mixto and Walk of Stars. Walk of Stars tired. Mixto looked to have it in control, but he ran out of puff, Martin.
What a race. We thought it would be between the Japanese runners. It was the 2 US runners that fought out. Mixto looked like he had the race won. I was looking down at my notes to look back up. Hit Show finishing like a train. He was 3rd in the Santa Anita handicap last time out, beating 11 lengths, but what a win. I mean, he really did. I'm not sure whether he's quickening or the horses in front are tiring. He's ground it out, Hit Show, in the end.
He has. I think they must be stopping in front here. Walker Stars has run a game race against the rail, trying to make all the running. Forever Young was never really going. He was always being niggled along, but he's managed to get in the frame in the end. But it's the American horses that dominate. Hit Show coming from off the pace. Doesn't often happen in dirt racing, but he's a battle-hardened dirt racer in the States. He's taken the kickback. He's run through it and picked up tiring horses late on. 2:03.5 the winning time. Track record 2:01.38.
What an incredible finish to the race once again. I think if you were Frankie Dettori, Martin, you would have thought you've got the World Cup in your grasp.
Oh, that must have been painful. He must have been thinking of the headlines tomorrow. All-time greatest Dubai World Cup winning jockey. He must have thought he had the race won. He's timed his run. He doesn't want to go too early here. We look at the shots from above. He's got Walker Stars beat, and he just bides his time, but when he pulls the trigger, this horse he finds, but he's just treading water the last bit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, the petrol tank is well and truly emptying for Mixto in front, but look how much ground the eventual winner's still got to make
up. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ushpa Tesoro, he's running on like he always does, but he was detached early, off very solid fractions, set by Walker Stars, who's run a gallant race. Been run down by the son of Candy Ride, the brilliant Candy Ride. He was superb on the dirt, out of a Tappet mare. Brilliant stuff, absolutely amazing.
Obviously, Wathnan Racing, the colours of Hit Show. And of course, Brad Cox, a trainer who's had some remarkable horses, trained a lot of good horses for Godolphin, Essential Quality, Mixto, etc. This is a magnificent success for he and his team, because Hit Show, probably a lot of people would have thought he would have struggled to land a blow against the very best of these. But the way the race developed, the pace of the race, allowed this horse to deliver the most amazing finish in the closing stages.
Yeah, Florent Geroux on Hit Show, just coming back in front of the world's media, the world's photographers, capturing the moments. I'm not sure how many would have predicted, and that would have gone for deep into the race as well. Hit Show has won the 29th Dubai World Cup, an extraordinary performance. And I think a 15th to go back to the United States of America. We're going to get a word with the winning jockey, a man who knows this horse very well indeed. Florent Geroux, congratulations indeed. At what point in the race, knowing this horse as you do, what point of the race did you think I'm going to win the World Cup?
100 meters, sir. When I passed a lot of horses, but I was at Forever Young my target, and he was not traveling at all. I'm like, all right, I'm going to switch and try to find another horse to follow. From there, my horse is game. I know him very well, and for some X reason, he runs for me all the time, this guy. So.
What were your feelings coming into the race, knowing the strength of Forever Young, knowing the quality of some of the other racehorses?
I'll be honest to you, I rode him for a place, and it gave me more, so I took it.
Florent, you've tasted success in some of the biggest races. I'm just walking back with the hero of the hour. It won't be lost on you that you were second on Gunrunner, up against, for many, the greatest, Arrogant. So to come back and go one better in the World Cup, what does that mean to you?
We did! Amazing, listen, Gunrunner was a very tough beat, with Arrogant winning. Watch out, he's going to kick you.
Let him have his moment as well. Well done to Florent Geroux, the winner of the Dubai World Cup.
Geroux has ridden some amazing horses, and you heard Nick talking to him about Gunrunner, who's actually one of the best horses that he would have ever sat on. And of course, he also won the Kentucky Derby back in 2021 as well. He knows what it takes to win the very best races. I wonder what was going through his mind in the early part of that race when they came out of the gates and they were tussling for the lead, and how he rode the horse, because you guys will tell me more. I imagine that Florent Geroux would have set out to ride this race, Martin, and thinking, I'm not going to get involved in it. I expect there to be a battle, and I'm going to ride to pick up the pieces.
Riding in any race, especially the top races, you have to. It's like a game of chess, and you play your hand, you make your move, and you're assessing what's happening through the race the whole time. And he would have been thinking, Florent would have been thinking, they're going too quick, I'll go my fractions, they've got to stop. And he's counting on his experience of riding in the dirt, thinking they will stop and I'll come good. At least that's what we think he'd be thinking.
Highest average speed in the race from this horse, because he was rated evenly with others going too fast in front of him, and he was highest for his late speed as well, with a final 400 metres of 24.18. This is a tremendous ride from Florent Geroux. He's got it right. He's got the fraction spot on, even if he was a bit off the pace.
I actually think all three jockeys filling the first three home gave their horses brilliant rides. Frankie was great on Mixto. He didn't quite have enough to hang on. Forever Young, he was off the bridle a long way out.
Never going, was
it? Yeah, there was no excuses. Great rides, great horses, great finish.
Well, tonight we've seen two great champions in Romantic Warrior and Forever Young get beaten, but they've both done themselves proud with their attitude and their efforts, but they've come up short. When we come back after this break, we'll reflect on a blockbuster of a performance from Hit Show.